the touchdown out is Prater to kick.
Don't do it.
From the end zone, here comes Williams.
Fumble pass. Come on.
So probably should have opted
Smack that shit.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Rams and Cardinals, they met 3 times a season ago. They each won in the other's building in the regular season. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
First carry for James Conner. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's got McBride here over the middle. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Murray now. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cardinals lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make the score 14-0.
What's he doing in there?
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down.
Monday.
Back to throw, Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Stafford. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. To throw is Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Cards are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They got the ball now following a big play. Oh, Connor loses it. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a 1st down. Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right?
Right.
To him, it probably felt like hours because he's agonizing, like, I've got to get this football back. Able to get it done.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Murray going to throw. This is taken in by McBride. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. This one swung out to Williams. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. This defense for the Rams, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 3. Murray a give. This is Connor. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
First down, Murray. Able to get this one to McBride. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Hopkins, the man in motion right. Snap comes to Murray at 1. To Connor on the check down. And out of bounds right around the 20.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Five yards remain on second down. To throw is Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On first and 10 is Connor. And he loses the football a second time. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And they are going to score a fumble return touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on the fumble. They scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think? Now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the linebacker. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football.
Try to fucking block.
Interception move on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Had 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. They'll give up the gut for Murray. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 10.
They go with Murray again. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down at about the length of the football. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in a position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a first down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
On the sneak, it's Stanford. And he'll get in. He's off for a touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 14. sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
He's going to look deep for more. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stafford, that's complete to his tight end Higbee. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Now it's Stafford.
Now this is taken in by the tight end Bryson Hopkins. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Throwing again at Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford, this is caught. And the Rams are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing is Stafford. Touchdown, Rams! Allen Robinson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Gain is up and good. It is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Murray. his man complete over the middle. That's counter. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Murray now on first down. Got him in. It's Brown.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Murray to air it out again.
And this will be swung out here for counter.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Going deep for Hopkins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Cardinals have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Prater for the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted.
Buda Baker with a pick. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Stafford's throw pulled in by Robinson here.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Up the middle, Murray. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Marco Wilson.
Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
That's complete to McBride.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Connor up the middle, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They run behind center with Connor, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
James Conner
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50 as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you're looking at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On first down, Stafford here. And now here is another interception. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Bobby Wagner, the all-pro, in on the tackle.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Murray off play action. Rolling to his right.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And even 150 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals use the short field to get in for 6. Now Prater to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Zebra! 22!
To throw is Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
10, 10! Like 22!
They snap it to Stafford. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Zebra! Like 50! Zebra!
Stafford. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. They'll give this to Akers running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Coming through that time and stopping him for a loss was Drake Jackson. Nice play. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
And where they are on the scoreboard almost dictates taking this big shot and trying to get right back into the game. They took it there and couldn't connect. Despite the defense being ready, go ahead and force it downfield. See what you can get.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Man open is Robinson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 41-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stafford.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Double right. Monday.
Now Stafford. And my goodness, another interception.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cards are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. The ball comes out, and now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. They looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Stafford now to throw. He finds Hopkins complete.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And Stafford's going to take it himself.
And he is going to have the Rams first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
After the run, now Stafford going to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. That was 2nd down run for Murray.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, 54! What do you got? What do you got? Hey, give me radar.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Third and long. It's Stafford. Higbee secures it over the middle. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
32! 21! 53! Ready!
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Hey, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Malcolm Butler dialed the corner blitz and earned the sack.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
To try again after the sack. Murray. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Stafford. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
On 4th down, Stafford. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Play action. Now it's Murray. He's got this downfield to McBride. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Call that a very strong gain of 24. To throw, it's Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Prater on to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Cardinals 45, Rams 21.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And now here is another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off, and they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Prater for the extra point, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the end zone, here comes Williams. Oh, good return up past the 30. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45 out of bounds at the 44. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Stafford. And my goodness, another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cardinals will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They begin on the ground here with Connor. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw it. Murray. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
To the right side, and he's got more to complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. First down, Murray. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance.
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point good by Prater. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Troy Apke. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. Thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.